Yeah, thanks, virtual learning. Thanks.
Sucking up all the bandwidth.
Sucking up all our bandwidth. I just want to say thanks everybody for joining us on this Monday night. So this should be our... Oh my god. I'm done tonight already.
Oh. What'd you do?
Lunchbox is like trying to make out with the camera. Twitch chat doesn't want that.
He looks beautiful. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do we want to throw a poll out there just to make sure?
Yeah, let's throw a poll. Type F in the chat if you want. Never mind.
Let's move on. How about we move on?
Oh, capture that. Somebody clip that so I can make it into a GIF and put it in our Discord. Oh yeah, that's gonna be hot.
It's beautiful.
I should have been a filmmaker in another life.
So
and pan in.
Hey, so that's gift and gonna make our Discord.
I'm fine with that.
That's fine.
My power is derived from these big, beautiful boobs.
That's true. That's true. That's how you've gotten so far ahead. All right, so let's go ahead and get started for real this time. Welcome to Tales from the Cantina. We're going to be playing episode 3 of Star Wars 5e. Before we get into it, we got a few sponsors. We're sponsored by the good old faithful Skull Splitter Dice. If you're in the need of some dice, feel free to run over there using your legs to the link down below in Twitch. Yeah, Chris is showing off his new math rocks.
No, those are cracking dice. Sorry,
don't do that. Jesus,
I have them right here.
Jesus. Guys.
All right.
Okay. So go over there. Use promo code FeatherFall. Get 10% off your order. They got some cool things coming out. You can get dice subscriptions. Just like Netflix in the mail, but dice, and you get to keep them. So it's not really like Netflix in the mail at all. But other than it comes into your mailbox. So
did you see what you're aging yourself there, Mr. Netflix in the mail?
Well, I remember.
I went to Hollywood Video next to the Blockbuster.
I had 4 discs at once.
Do we?
Just drive with this simple telegram.
4 discs. That's big.
It's like 40.
We had just figured out what Dexter was, and a season is like 3 or 4 discs. And you'd be 4 episodes in, and then you'd have to switch your disc or whatever.
This episode is brought to you by Netflix and Dexter.
I do like how you say you just figured out what Dexter was. Like you're watching the show, like what the fuck?
What's going on?
What the fuck is this? And, oh, okay, I get it now.
But anyway, Skull Splitter just sent me an email. Not just me, but probably everybody.
Just to you.
Just right now.
They have
very moment.
a deal going on. They have $5 sets of dice. So you might want to check that out.
Yeah,
small?
we do have an editor. It's either 2 socks or I'm the gift grabber. So that sounds hot. Just grab them by the GIF. Oh my god!
Give him the old gift twist.
This is getting worse. Stop. I will grab the GIFs from the VODs and put them into Giphy and make GIFs for everybody. No. He cuts out all the silences, so it's like an hour shorter. So if you really
Just cuts out some of our bullshit too.
Like this whole thing, he will cut.
Like this. This is cut. We're making his job harder every second we continue talking.
I just want to play, guys. I just want to play. Can we stop? Thank you. The other one is Found Familiar Coffee. Go to foundfamiliar.com/featherfall. Get 10% off your order there. We all need coffee. They got it. It's premium roasted coffee, and they got this sexy art on it from artists, I think. And their art is the best art of all the art. My God, dude. We're getting a ton of gifts tonight, folks. Go ahead, Mike. Keep doing that. I'll stop. I'm gonna mute your damn camera. I'm gonna kick you. I'm just gonna kill your character so you can leave.
Kidding.
Kidding. All right, so that's all our sponsors. We're here every other Monday night playing Star Wars. We were here. This is our second week in a row because we were off schedule. Going forward, we'll probably be back on schedule. I don't know. If we get feisty, we want to play another time, we'll just do it. Because guess what? We can. Then every Tuesday, well, I guess this is the last Tuesday for Call of Cthulhu.
That's private information. We haven't made that call yet, but yeah, probably.
Now you're in the know.
Now you're in the know, and if you're in the know, you know. Well,
At least
sorry.
for a little bit.
I didn't know. So
No, we're retooling.
But now we know.
Now we know. And then every Wednesday, assuming technical issues aside and life doesn't kick our ass, we're here for Wildmount. And then every other Saturday, we're here for the Gateway Wars. And then every other Sunday, we're here for Curse of Strahd. So hopefully we can finish up Curse of Strahd so we can get into Descent into Avernus. But that will come later. So that's our schedule. Anything else? Anybody? Any other announcements? No?
I'm pregnant.
Wow, not at the same time. Try that again.
I mean,
Devin?
The moment's passed.
Moments passed. We're done.
next.
We're
God,
done.
this is going to be a terrible session, folks. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing in advance to everybody in Twitch chat for how terrible this is.
It's gonna be juicy.
Oh God. Can we start over? We're gonna just
Hi, welcome to Tales from the Cantina. We're brought to you by FeatherFall Tabletop Gaming, Found Familiar Coffee, and Skull Splitter Dice, and on with the adventure of our Star Warsian friends.
boom.
And the letter T.
We're brought to you by the letter T.
T-Fighters.
Okay, so yeah, Kenna, we'll actually do it if you're prepared.
I am prepared. So what happened last time is we're on... Where's the planet that we're on? I'm not actually ready, but I'll try.
You're
to do
not
it anyway.
prepared.
No, because you did it for like 5 days. 5 days in a row. Anyway, here's the thing. We're on a planet. We're being chased by a bounty hunter. We found a way. We killed, four stormtroopers? I'm not even close to being prepared.
Would you like me to do it?
Yes, please. I'll do it next time, but I promise.
Yeah, no, so that's fine. So yeah, we were on the crash landed on a terrace being hunted by bounty hunter. You killed a couple super troopers, stormtroopers.
How fast you're going?
Stormtroopers, and we maybe got a little bit more information on the bounty hunter that shot you down. It does to be of the Chiss kind, and
Blue skin, red eyes, all business.
in an attempt to put Hunter's quarry onto them so that we could track them throughout the planet, Roll stumbled into his trap. I mean, the dude has like a 26 passive perception or something, and Roll stumbled into his trap and got. So Roll is officially dead, and on the run, the party was able to meet up with Mick Shin, and we're able to lay low. And I think the end was where somebody was doing a perception check. I think it was Kenna.
I was looking through the looking through my dog, looking through my little robot, and I was taking in the surveillance, and I saw that we were pretty close to the starport, and what I perceived was what I thought was the ship leaving, the bounty hunter ship leaving the port, and I was about to come out of it to let everybody know what was going on.
Perfect. I do want to pause for 1 second and say, Draco Cat, thank you so much for the sub. Everybody in chat, if you don't know, Draco Cat streams on his own channel. Check him out. He's a Hearthstone streamer. Amazing. He's top 500 legend. He'll get there. No, he's top legend. He's pretty awesome. Go check him out, and yeah, go give him a follow over there. Okay, so what you saw was a ship leaving the planet thinking it might probably be the bounty hunter, what you saw explode you. So that's where we're going to go ahead and pick up. You guys are all on the rooftop. Take it away.
Okay. So I'm going to call back my robot and come out and say, okay, who was staffing me?
I think it was, Jack. Jack.
It was me.
Yeah. Okay, so the starport's right north of us. We're so close to getting it there. So we have a choice to make, and I guess we need to make this as a group. We can, the decision I would like to do is get to the starport, get the heck off this planet, or B, walk around, try to find the bounty hunter and be killed off and maybe killed him. Now, to support my A choice, that's where I think I saw the bounty hunter ship leave. If I was wrong, which I have been several times before in my life, he's waiting for us at the starport. So we get to do A and B at the same time, and maybe half of us gets to get off. So what do you guys want to do?
If the quarry is waiting for us in his ship in orbit, then when we attempt to gain passage and leave from the spaceport, what is to stop him from shooting us down again?
Well, we wouldn't be in our own ship. We would take passage with someone else, which the old guide said that we could find. We wouldn't put our names on the dossier, say, hey, you stupid bounty hunter, we're in this ship, come blow us up. He can't blow up every single ship that comes out of orbit.
The likelihood of that coming out is improbable. That is correct. I like your plan.
Everybody else?
Well, I don't think I want to permanently set up shop in this shithole. Right, Mick?
Oi, I'm Mick Shin. Yeah. It's a shithole. Yep.
All right. So.
And even if it is a trap, we know it's a trap. So we still have a little bit on the bounty hunter. The bounty hunter thinks we're totally unaware he's waiting for us in quarry. But we know he is, so we can kind of plan for it. So we're a little bit not ahead of the game, but we're not at least prey at this point. We're actually going to battle it out. And he's not expecting us to. He's expecting us to run into him and go,
Try, sir, am I to consider Mick Shin part of the crew?
Yeah, I think at this point he just, plug him in the spot Roll was in.
Oi, that'll be a lot of fun. I'll go with you guys.
Mick Shin, you are officially crew. You are under my protection.
Ah, outstanding.
So what's going to be the quickest way for us to get to the spaceport? Obviously, there's still stormtroopers all around.
I'm going to take a look to see if we can go by roof, or if it's
I like that.
if we have to walk down in alleys or something like that.
Sure, yeah, no, there's enough dilapidated buildings that you could, find a way through. May require some athletics checks, stuff like that. But once you hit the ground, and there is a clear delineation between favela-esque rundown buildings and medium, middle to upper class, and that's where the buildings are nice, and you will not be able to continue from there. So you can make it. The starport's not terribly far away; it's less than a mile, so 10-minute walk. You can make it about halfway.
So halfway up.
Yeah, I say we go halfway up top and then get out of the kind of the slums here.
Let's
Get back on
Aladdin
the
this
street.
shit.
I mean, Mick, you're able to just walk on the streets I don't know how agile you are. You're not associated with us.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
all right. It's all right, mate. I just go blink invisible.
Yeah, but can you jump from this roof to that roof? Can you fly while you're invisible?
Why not? Yeah.
All right.
I don't think you can, to be fair. Fly. Just heads up.
You can do everything. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Speaking of, actually, I'm wondering if there's any loose boards that I can start collecting.
Not really. There's not just. You may be able to find enough debris that you could cobble something together, but there's not a lot of just loose boards.
By debris, would there be debris in lengths of building to building?
No, not really.
Oh.
What's your athletics, anyways?
Oh, it's a 0.
Oh, you'll be fine. It's not a high check.
I'm a droid. What athletics?
It's not a high check.
I'm min-maxed for healing. Nothing else.
So when we get to the starport, are we stealing a ship? Are we trying to just get on a ship with someone else?
We're trying to get on a rebel sympathizer ship, or at least someone who hates the Empire. Which, I mean, we could throw a rock and hit somebody.
There's bound to be one.
Oh wait, you're a rebel sympathizers?
Problem.
Really? No, that's outstanding. I hate the Empire.
Good.
You see what I'm talking about?
The course of action is becoming even more clear. I think. I'm gonna go ahead and just take the first leap onto the next building, kind of in that direction that Kenna was pointing at.
We'll just do this once, so go ahead and make a athletics check.
Can I make a case for acrobatics?
Are you gonna like
Yeah, I'll find, like, a
360
pole.
into a gainer into?
Yeah, it's gonna parkour that shit.
Okay, yeah, no. If you can,
Either or.
you can do it either or.
All right. Because acrobatics, I'd have a 17 versus a 12. So
Well, either one makes it. With a 12, your foot maybe misses, but you catch. But with a 17,
I'm gonna go next.
please roll low.
somebody die.
I did 17.
Yeah, you make it pretty easily.
I'm gonna pull out my blaster and just kind of be on the edge of the building, kind of just making sure nobody's watching us. Just
Okay.
Oh yeah. If I would have yelled parkour, it would have been acrobatics. Sorry.
Parkour. Devin, are you just like over there?
nah, I'm a little more chill about it. I think I'm not like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove or anything like that. Like,
All right.
I'm just kind of looking over the side with my gun unholstered in case any stormtroopers lands up here.
All right.
Capital.
Mick, you going 1B? Whoever's going next, give me athletics and or
I'm going last.
acrobatics.
Uh, 18.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 18. I rolled it in chat. Sorry.
You literally run and then flip over. And then you land and go, I'm Mick Shin.
I'm like a spry 70-year-old man.
All right, 1B, go.
Master Roshi. 1B kind of waddles over to the edge, and my attempt is to kind of fall over the edge and then like leg spring off.
I'll be knowing the lack of agility in 1B. I'll be at the edge, kind of ready to catch in case.
Okay.
That is a 14.
Yeah, you're good.
Not bad.
Jack, you're up.
All right.
I'll
back-
stay, not knowing Jack's agility. I'll stay.
I'll take a running jump. That is an 18.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna. It's not pretty. It's just brute force. I'm just gonna run and jump, and I would like to land behind Dryce. So he's standing there like ready to help, and I'm gonna jump like over top of him.
Okay. Yeah, you guys really made this look. All right. So yeah, you guys continue that roll. We'll keep that same roll so we don't have to continue rolling. You make
Why
it
do you have to
halfway.
say roll? What? A roll?
Too soon?
You keep bringing it up.
Too soon. Too
Roll's
soon.
gone. Roll's gone.
It hurts.
Okay. Yeah, you make it about halfway very quickly, and at this point, there's no real like easy route to maneuver, so you probably have to find a way down now.
I'm gonna go up to Dryce. Hey, Dryce.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's gonna be doing the? We got to decide right now who's doing the talking for hiring the ship
Mick
because
Shin.
not McShin. For the love of God, keep him.
I make shit. I get a deal.
I mean, Jack's pretty street savvy.
Okay.
He seems to know the right words.
I'm Mixin.
Question mark?
Yeah, Mixin.
Yeah. You still are.
Who okayed this character?
Yeah, I don't know. Who?
That would be you, I think.
All right. So yeah, you guys easily find a route down. No real checks, and so as it is like again a clear line between impoverished and upper middle class. Streets are a little bit nicer. Air's fresher. There's no like debris in the street. There's no trash. There's no.
Rag soaked in bodily fluid.
Yeah, there's no like pee-soaked blankets, stuff like that.
Yeah, no. So much for our disguises, guys.
We ditched those, right? I thought we ditched those in Mixin's apartment.
But did you? Yeah. I guess y'all did take a shower. That's
Yeah,
right.
because the smell, we wanted to
Less smelly.
alter our smell.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, you don't mind being the negotiator here, trying to get us on a ship? I think if we let one person do the talking here, it might be easier. Than all of us.
I think I can handle that. You mind helping me look for somebody worth talking to? I'd like to see if we can do some perception checks to see if we can see anybody that looks like they might be a little more of our persuasion.
Let's do a skullduggery.
Wrong system.
Wrong game. Yeah, go ahead and do perception.
All right. I don't know if can anybody do it, or is it just me?
Anybody can.
I'd be helping you in those.
All right. Ooh, because perception is not my strong suit. That's why I asked for help. I got a 9.
17 for me.
There's a guy in white armor.
You see a dude that he's waiting in line at a Starbucks. He's got shin-high boots, black vest on. He's ready to get his pumpkin spice.
Is it Han Solo?
That's Han Solo.
He's wearing a Han Solo vest.
Han Solo jokes.
Fucking pumpkin spice on everything.
No, you.
I knew where you were going.
As you get closer into the starport, you do see somebody loading and unloading, like it's almost like a pallet jack, but it's just like a floating cart. Hello, cheating cheetah.
Hey, Jack. That guy right there. I mean, maybe he needs some muscle. We can help him load stuff. Get him out of here a little quicker. I don't know.
I'll go with you.
All right. So I will approach him and say, "Excuse me, sir."
Real quick, before he approaches him, I'm going to cast Affect Mind on that guy.
So, okay. Go ahead and read what that does.
So you choose a target
For chat,
within-
not me.
Yep, you choose it's a one action cast, range of 30 feet, single target, and concentration up to 1 minute for the duration. So you choose a target within range that isn't hostile towards you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at that target. On a successful save, the creature does not realize that you tried to use the force to inflict its mood, but it becomes immune to this power.
Mick Shin for the win.
Mick
Power
Shin.
has no effect on droids or constructs.
So what are you saying or doing? So do you just like step in front of Jack and kind of like, these are not the droids you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oi, these are not the droids you're looking for.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 6.
What?
I rolled a 6 wisdom save for the
Wait,
civilian.
is he casting it on me?
No, he's
No, I'm
casting it
casting
on.
He's making the other guy more susceptible.
The NPC.
Yeah.
Okay. So can I ask, before we jump to that. I want to say to the group, so you want me to do the talking, but what are we willing to pay if we got to pay? I mean, I don't know what everybody's funds are like, but
So what we do is, whatever you say, whatever he says, I'm going to pretend like, oh, like, we don't have that much. I'll be all like, we don't have that much in the bank. How are we going to ever get out?
Jack's just going to deadpan you.
Are you a Southern Belle?
My name is Brianna.
This
and these are my family.
don't have that much.
Sure.
I can throw in 100 credits per body. If it comes to that, if we can get away without it. I mean, and maybe, check their disposition. Maybe we have some skills that they could use.
Didn't we get a bunch of money last session?
I have 3,500 credits. So
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
Yeah, no, okay.
Captain
I don't
Big
feel as
Bucks.
bad for the 1,500 I have.
And you had a ship.
Big E-Peen over here.
DM's favorite.
Had a ship.
I know. It was a
You
good
can
ship.
spend all of this money. I want to give you all this cool stuff, and then take it away and watch you cry.
Well, with
Alright.
all this money
That's
I
fine.
won on this galactic scratch off, I can just take that 3,500 and blow it all on hats.
That is ironic that you do get a Star Trek ad while we're playing Star Wars.
Star Wars. Okay. So Mick is going to approach him and do his.
Well, he doesn't have. He just has to go, and then
Yeah, it's 30
It's just
feet.
like-
He's just like,
So what it does, you have advantage on charisma saving throws. So it's not like a straight you don't believe this, right?
I'm keeping an eye out for any troopers or wandering eyes, whispering eyes.
so basically all of your
Wandering, sorry.
all of your charisma checks. So persuasion, deception, all that you get advantage
Yeah.
against
okay,
all of them.
good. I have really okay. Go ahead. Let's go.
All right. So I'm going to approach him and say, "You looking for some hands?"
What is this, a weird pickup line?
No. Listen.
He's so
Wait.
funny.
We have a group that's trying to make our way off planet with as little noise as possible. You seem like the kind of guy who might be able to help us. And in exchange, we have services to offer. We can help load and unload. But I'm wondering if you need some help.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. With advantage, you have advantage.
Okay.
Because of vile sorcery.
Thank God, because the first one was a 9. Oh, natural 20.
Ooh, I rolled a 1, so it's just like a super win. He just gives you the keys to his ship and says, no. He's
Yeah, the
like,
junker anyway. Yeah, I have it.
he
Don't
kind
want to laugh
of, he looks around, he's like, is it just you, or
Well, it's
this
me.
motley crew of people?
I will point back to the group. So can you're up with me, right? Okay, so I'll say, it's me and Kenya here, and the group back there.
He's like, 1, 2.
It's 5.
Oh, okay. Well, oddly enough, I am in the need of some assistance, and with that, I could get you off planet pretty easily, I think.
I just want to be clear. What kind of assistance are you looking for?
Well, judging by your need for discretion, I figured you're not really on the up and up with the the law around these parts. So that means you're willing to do a little bit more for a little bit less, right? So what I need is, I'm actually supposed to get a part for a customer. It's been confiscated. I just need you to get it back.
And for that, you'll give us
Passage
Exit.
to wherever
Exit.
you need to go.
wherever we need to go.
Speaking of which, did y'all decide where you're going? Out of game.
No, we're on like a quest, and WoW, we have to complete step 1 before
Oh,
we can
right.
even think about step 2.
Sure.
You gotta
So-
get back to the world map, man.
That's right.
You haven't made it out of the starter area.
I mean, we had that bullshit boss battle that you automatically have to lose to.
Yeah.
You could have won. It was like the first boss battle in Dark Souls. It's really hard.
Can win that, yeah. I've done it.
Whoa. Big dick over here.
Dude, just start out with fire bombs. Throw them all. You win.
What is the part that we need to get?
It's a power converter. And, I mean, it's pretty obvious. There's nothing really fancy about it. But it's, it's one of its only kind for an older ship.
Yeah. What's your ship?
What's my ship?
Yeah, I like ships.
I mean, it's a freighter. What? Get the part and I'll show you my ship. How about less you know right away, the better.
But I was gonna go to Toshi Station for some power converters.
Now you're treating me like a scruffy Nerf herder.
All right.
All right. Give me a minute to talk it over with my group, and I'll walk back over to the group. He says he can get us off. He says he'll do it for free, basically. So that's good. The bad news here is that he wants us to steal something back that has been confiscated. Power converter.
And the great news is there's zero details about what is ship, so we can identify the power converter we need to get for him.
It's not for his ship.
This idea seems suspect. It is how you would say, sir, he's a total mudwomp.
Well, I mean, when
That makes me giggle.
When you want to sneak your way off of a planet, you're gonna deal with some scruffy people. So, if we agree to help him, he has agreed to give us passage to anywhere we want to go. This is a chance at a fresh start across the galaxy, away from our good friend who's waiting for us. And all we gotta do is maybe steal something and maybe kill some people we already don't like.
Medicare for all.
I'm ready. This might be our one shot. No sense in debating over it. Let's go.
All right, let's all go. We'll walk up and talk to him, and I'll say, all right, we're in. So we want some details, at least where we can find you once this is done. What kind of ship you got, and what we're looking for, and where, and we'll get it for you.
I will say that, Cranky, thank you for redeeming a reroll. So somebody does have a reroll in the game tonight. As you approach, he's like, oh, well, it should be easy enough. Real in and out type job. Maybe just take one of you. But it is 5 blocks that way, and you can't miss it, because there's going to be a few stormtroopers waiting outside.
Of course.
So sneak in, sneak out, bingo bango. If you'd like, I could take the rest of you to James Fart Smeller. Thanks. Yeah, that's the name, chat. Thanks. Twitch chat's on tonight. I could take the rest of you to my ship, if just
named your ship Fart Smeller?
No, that wasn't canon. Sorry. But I could take the rest of you to the ship, get us all ready while one of you just goes and gets it. Or if y'all want to go, just meet me in there.
Yeah, I can go get it for you. I'm Mick. I'll be right back.
Come to my ship. I got candy. Okay. Mick. So I assume your name is Mick Shin.
Oi, I'm Mick.
That's what I just said.
If it's as easy as just going and picking it up and bringing it back, we could send Mick Shin. But if there's going to be interference...
Well, I mean, there could be. You just got to sneak in, though. If you sneak in, we don't really want more trouble while we're leaving.
Shin can go. Okay. Yeah, true.
Mick, are you of the sneaky persuasion?
Oi, I'm very sneaky. Oi, I've been around this forever. I've been hiding here forever, right under the Imperial nose.
I mean, he's got a point. He's definitely probably one of the oldest people on this planet.
All right.
Well,
What if?
So his name's Mick Shin. What is everybody else's name while I'm, getting to know y'all?
Well, I'm Mick.
Yeah, thank you. I do know that. I guess I'll start since y'all are a bit.
Yeah, please.
I'm Chet Lemus. You picked me. And I do, in case you are wondering, little kid over there, and he points to Kenna. I do run a VCX 900 light freighter.
Oh, nice.
So choice.
So choice.
The name's Dryce. This is our medical droid 1B.
It's not often you see a medical droid
No.
around here. Where'd you get it?
Just been around for a while. Maybe we can talk about that later when we're in the air. I'm gonna look around for.
While you're doing that, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, my name, I'm Chet Lemus.
Oh, that's right. It was the stupid one. I blocked it out already. Okay, sorry.
I'm too hurt.
I'm bad. My bad.
You can thank Twitch chat for that name.
Thanks.
Well,
Chat.
the choices. Anyway.
Okay, the choices were Nerf Furter, James Fart Smeller, or Chet. So I'm gonna go with Chet.
You made a mistake, my friend. I'm going to look for something in conjunction with my disguise kit to create some sort of mask along with my holographic cloak. And as I'm doing that, I'm going, Mick Shin, I think I'm going to follow you at a distance just to keep an eye on you, just in case something goes down. But will not engage unless needed. And so I'm going to try to fashion some sort of mask, helmet thing that'll work in conjunction with my holographic cloak.
Before we let him go, I'm going to activate one of my abilities, which is Sage Advice. I can spend 1 minute basically giving advantage to the next skill or ability check that I have proficiency in.
In case you must access or bypass any sort of technological problems, these are some hacks, some slicing tactics I can offer.
Slice, yes.
And basically, you get advantage on technology on your next roll.
Ooh. Are you
Sage advice, so it's like a dad pep talk.
Yeah. Are you giving that to me or to Mick?
To Mick, because he's the one that's going inside the building. When you reach second level, you can spend 1 minute spreading your knowledge and experience advising those around you. When you do so, choose a skill or tool you're proficient with, and a number of friendly creatures up to your intelligence modifier. Oh, 3 of you. So, Dryce, Mick, and Kenna, you're already really good with tech, so I'm gonna drop it over. Let's see, within 30 feet, and you can hear and understand me. Once within the next hour, the next time each creature would make an ability check with the chosen skill or tool, they may add their They may add their proficiency bonus to the roll if they are not already proficient. A creature may only benefit from this feature once if the creature is targeted by this feature again. Before using it, blah, 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 doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So you gain proficiency.
Okay, yeah, so who all is going? Just Mick, Shin, and
I'm going.
Dryas. I forgot your name. Thanks.
If the location is only 5 blocks away, we could position ourselves intermittently along the course from the spaceport to the location. That way we are all within eyesight of each other in case we need to back one another up.
I'm worried about stormtroopers get eye of one of us.
And intermittently by a few blocks.
You know, sneaky usually works better the less people that are involved with it. That's just something I learned in the military.
Well, with Mick being
Very,
invisible
very sneaky.
and myself being pretty light of foot, I think the two of us would be okay. We have our comm. No, we don't have our comms. We broke them. Shit. If you hear an explosion,
Didn't you pick up new ones?
Did we? I can't remember. I thought we talked about it, but I don't know if it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you did. To be honest,
I still have my comms too.
Okay.
to speak to yourself. That's fun.
Well, the whole
Echo,
team
echo, echo,
the whole
echo.
team didn't lose their comms. Just
Mick Shin, come in.
guys. Oh, yeah, I'm Mick Shin.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn on Imperial chatter in my
Okay.
helmet, so I'm going to listen. But I'm going to talk to Chet. I'm like, so Chet, you said a VCX
Yeah, 100.
or VS6 100. Quality ship. I always love Carillion built ships. By the way, do you have an Astrodroid for navigation, or do you do it through the mainframe computer?
I got a co-pilot. We navigate okay.
Nice. Like I said again, Carillion's definitely the way to go when it comes to transports.
It actually is. They at this point, I mean, people might say that Taurus used to be where it's at. You know where we're at, and this was a pretty solid ship manufacturer. I mean, as you look around you, there's manufacturing plants everywhere, and that's why some of these parts are a little bit hard to find. So people pay big money for them, but Carillion nowadays, top notch.
Always.
I'm going
but
to.
I would-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I would definitely love to get in there and see what you've done with the thing. I am a freak with the little gadgets.
I bet you are.
Yeah, you know. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna whisper to 1B standing next to me. There's nothing worse in the entire world than shit talk. God, I mean, who cares about a ship?
You're whispering that to who?
1B.
Okay.
You just get that soulless stare back at you.
And so he's like, so if you want to help finish loading these boxes, we can get this going quicker.
Fantastic, and I'll pitch in.
I
But
can,
I'll
show you the
listening.
whole ship.
Yep. I'll be still
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay. Yeah, so as you know, you guys do that. All right, Mick, Shin, and Dryce. Let's go ahead and split the party. That's a great idea from what happened last time.
Well, there's two now.
Yeah. We just doubled our odds.
Yeah.
And we have an ear on Imperial chatter, so if anything goes wrong, we can get there.
So, I'm staying like a block behind Mick Shin.
I'm Mick Shin.
Does not get old.
And just staying kind of like in the shadows, alleys, block away, just kind of making sure he gets in okay, and then ultimately gets out.
Sure.
Hopefully.
It will get old. I'm already tired of saying.
I love it.
I
love it.
So, Mick, what are you doing?
I'm going to be walking down the. So wait a second. Before we even leave, I'm assuming he has shown us what the power converter looks like.
Yeah, he showed you, like, pulled up a little hologram.
And it's a small one-person carry job.
Yeah. It could fit in like a backpack.
Okay. So I'm going to just casually stroll down the street to the 5-block area, and then I'm going to pop in and just kind of walk in and look around for it.
Sure. So as you stroll in, all right. So you are on the right side here. That ship isn't there. Pretend the ship's not there.
What is this, Commander Keen?
Yeah. So
Classic.
you see 2 guards standing at the open bay doors into the building. There are, I mean, you can't walk around, so it's not just, an area here. You can, but in the bay doors, you do see 2 guards standing post, ready to light you up. What is this, Commander Keen? You know what? Find Star Wars battle maps better. So rude. So, how do you want to proceed, Mick Shin?
I'm just gonna walk right between them. So, sorry, on this map, the shuttle or the ship or whatever that with these
is ignored. Ignore it. It's not there.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So, the blacked out area is where I'm. Correct.
Yeah. So what you can see is in here is a bay. There. The red things are tool chests.
For the tools.
For your tools. But then there's a door to the left. There's a door to the bottom and another door to the bottom. Where are you trying to go?
I'll go straight back to the door to the left.
Okay. It doesn't open.
Oh wait,
right away.
are they facing that way? Are they facing?
I mean, they're kind of like patrolling and walking around, so they're not just stagnant.
Okay. I mean, I'll try and enter the door when they're not looking.
Okay. It doesn't
You
open.
catch that pod race last night? Oh yeah, man. Go bug out all the way.
It doesn't open.
Okay. Is there... I'll try the very bottom door. Door furthest. I am not.
It doesn't open.
Okay. I will...
Try another door. It
Yeah,
doesn't open.
It doesn't open. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Well, start over, guys.
Time out.
Yeah, all 3 of those don't open.
Okay. So you said the red items were a toolbox?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try opening that when they're not looking.
Okay, yeah, it opens.
And... anything in there?
I think tools are in there.
Okay.
You got little arc welder things. You got some wrenches.
Yeah, can I just kind of search the area looking for the power converter?
You do not see it in the area. You don't see any of the boxes. You don't see any of the tools. Cranky's calling for you to pick the lock. I'm not saying that's the best advice with 2 guards standing right there, but
Is there a lock on the door that I can pick?
there's ways you can open doors. If it's locked, it doesn't open. Yeah, sure you
The
could.
technical splices that the droid gave me?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, I'll try
convenient.
those.
Okay. So go ahead and roll. Let's pull this up. So this will be a first one. Mick Sean.
Hey, he's Mick.
It's true. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand. With advantage. I'll give you advantage just because you're hidden. Plus your proficiency modifier. So your proficiency is 2. So go ahead and add 2 to whatever roll.
So 17.
17? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that was my first roll. Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It is in the chat. Yeah, so you pop the, quietly pop the interface off. You're just cutting wires, and you hear the door go. Psh!
Okay.
It does make an audible sound, though.
I will enter the room.
And I will say, Kenna, you do hear over the Imperial comms. Did that door just open? Yeah, it was really weird. Well, let's probably go check it out. So as you enter, those two start to make their way to the door that you just opened. And in here you do see this little number. So these guys have kind of enclosed here. What would you like to do?
Okay. So just help me read this map. I'm in the triangular shaped room with.
Yeah. So the only rooms are going to be like this, and then there's a hallway there. That's easier.
So that triangular shaped room is
not a triangle other than the outside here, right?
Okay.
In chat, I'm sure y'all can tell what I'm talking about.
Yep.
He's entered a triangle-shaped room that opens a hallway that leads down it.
Damn, we're in a tight spot.
A few more doors that lead into other chambers beyond.
Cranky is bloodthirsty, to be honest.
Okay, I'm going to go down the hallway and try the far door.
So, help me understand this other DMs here. Invisible masks sound and sight, correct? Unless you interact with the environment.
I don't think it blocks out sound.
I don't think it blocks out sight. If you're walking through a dusty path and invisible, it's going to kick up dust.
Right. And
so you're saying like a la Predator, right?
No, but I mean better than that. It's not something where if you stared long enough,
it's like the Invisible Man. If you splatter it with something, it'll show. Something show up.
Yeah.
But I mean, in that case, even the spell effect is once they're struck, the spell goes away. So being hit by anything would make the spell go away, probably.
So
Cranky is got a point too. It is really only to give advantage on stealth.
But okay. So invisible in the condition, an invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of powers or special sense. For the purpose of hiding, the creature is heavily obscured. The creature's location can be detected by any noise it makes or any track it leaves. Okay, well I didn't read the whole thing.
So the second part cancels out the first part, basically.
Right.
So what I think they're saying is exactly what Harvey was saying is the Predator, if you stare at it long enough, you'll be like, whoa, there's this weird, wishy-washy thing going on there. It's like invisibility and Halo.
Yeah.
If you stare at it long enough, you'll see it. I don't think it's like that. It's like the Invisible Man. You are complete. If you're standing still in a room,
you will never get caught.
Yeah, unless you got to rip a fart or something. But yeah, if you don't do anything and you don't interact with the environment, you're not going to be seen.
That's what I thought.
As long as you don't attack or do another attack action or spell action or cast a power or whatever they call. Oh, yeah, it says here in the chat, too. Yep. So, yeah, as long as it doesn't do anything violent, the spell's intact for the hour.
So, Mike, keep that in mind as you're kind of walking through this area. this could be the end of McShin.
Metal Gear McShin.
Yeah, you hear the boop, the alert over the head. Totally nailed that sound.
Dun dun dun.
So okay, so where are you going? Because there, as you look into this room, there are 2 guards here. 3 guards. Kind of just
3 guards in the triangle room.
in the triangle room with the kind of just milling about, to be honest. They're actually just talking. How about that? That's better. They're all just...
Drinking through straws in their masks.
You see, like, the vape come through.
Yeah, this is supposed to be my Saturday, man. Like, I'm working overtime, man.
I'm even supposed to be here.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
They're hotboxing their helmets.
Have you guys met that new radar tech, Matt? He's kind of a dick.
So what are you doing, Mick?
I'm going to still try and like slowly skirt my way around to that hallway.
Which one? This one?
Straight down. No.
This one.
Straight down.
Okay. Yeah, you can make it down there pretty easily.
And try the door at the end of it.
It's open. And as you look in, you see some containers. Nothing labeled power converter.
Is there anything that seems like a power converter upon closer inspection?
Give me an investigation. And while you're doing an investigation, give me a stealth check, too, for how quiet you do it. Beep, beep, beep. So 12 in the chat. 12. Go and give me that stealth check, too. A 12. So I will say we do have a re-roll by the one and only Cranky.
Oh.
Or we could roll the dice.
What am I re-rolling?
I pick.
Probably my stealth.
If you want to, it's your choice. You can.
I meant investigation.
No, it's wow. That's a +5. Equally shitty rolls. Okay, so yeah, you're in there. You're looking around, and you do see a crate. You're trying to pry it open. It kind of goes like nails just popping free of the wood.
I'm going to stop and not breathe.
Okay, while that's happening, so back to the party with Chet Lemus. So you guys have finished loading all of the boxes, and he's like, "Yeah, I can go ahead and take you to the ship. It should be easy enough. You guys got your friends on comms. You can navigate them here, right?"
Yeah, Chad, lead the way.
Okay. So yeah, they walk through. In the starport, you do see several stormtroopers, and these are the low tier plain white armor stormtroopers, and they're checking documents as pilots are kind of going to their ships.
I'm going to step behind Chet to his left side and keep my head down. Not down, but like very kind of subservient, kind of.
Well, he's gonna stop the pallet from moving. He's gonna turn around to you three and go, "Now the key. Just play cool. You get all nervous. That's how they catch you. They can smell your fear. Just stay calm.
Are there? How close are we to them?
200 feet, 300 feet.
Are we in? Would there be like any merchants around?
You saw a few. What specifically are you looking for?
I'm looking for a hat.
Okay.
Or do I see anybody on the street? I'm specifically looking for a wide-brimmed hat. so I can like cover my face with it a little bit. Okay, like what's his name in the Star Wars cartoon? Cad Bane. Like he wears like a very wide brimmed hat, and I'm just
10-gallon hat.
Yeah.
You see somebody walking with a hat, wide brim hat, but you don't see any hat vendors.
I'm gonna go up to him and say, give you I don't know the exchange rate here. What is 1 credit like $1? Like
no. Well, sure.
I mean, what? I mean, to somebody who I know this planet is shitty, is maybe destitute. Is 10 credits going to seem like a good amount, or is he going to be like, "Fuck you"?
He'll probably be like, "Slug off." It's probably more like $1 is 100 credits, so I think that's more fair.
Oh,
okay.
Maybe $1 is 10 credit. Go ahead.
According to Wikipedia, a DL44 costs 750 credits, which basic division, 7 blah blah blah, gives 2 to 1. So this would be 1 credit is worth $2.
But that's not taking inflation or the time we're in. It's not just canon for all of, like, you can't tell me the economy just stays.
Okay.
Right. I'm saying in general.
I'm good with 2 to 1. I'm fine with that. And also the hat looks like the storms from Big Trouble in Little China.
You kind of have to have this hat now.
Really? It's like a straw hat.
Basket.
Yeah.
Fuck! I just got done playing Ghost of Tsushima. I have to have this.
Nice.
So I will. As he walks by me, I'm going to sidestep close to him, so that I'm facing him, and I'll say, "Hey, friend, I'll give you. I'm interested in the hat of yours. How much?"
No, this is an off-world hat. It is very hard to come by.
It's a very nice hat.
And you see that he is very well dressed, because you are in the nicer part of town.
I mean, surely there's got to be some kind of price we could pay for it. A man of your means, I'm sure you could have another one shipped off on world here tomorrow.
Yeah, I could.
So, how about you give me a price on it? I'll buy it off you. You can turn around, put it right towards an even nicer hat if you want to.
Oh, but I like this hat.
I
even wrote my name in it, and he pulls it off and shows you.
You definitely appear to be a man of good taste, because
okay, how about 200 credits?
150.
Go ahead.
Like,
go ahead and give me a.
And I'm gonna crack a big smile at him, like it's a gate, like look what we're doing, we're bartering, like, like.
Give me a persuasion.
This guy's probably never done this in his life. What do you want?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Ooh. Do we have a reroll?
Yeah.
It's fine. No, I rolled a 10.
I'm pretty firm on the 200. You know what? For my trouble, at 225.
Sir, you drive a hard bargain, but a good hat's a good hat. I will hand him 225 credits for
$10 hat.
a fucking straw hat.
It's
now,
okay. It is one of its kind here.
are you? Do I get to describe what it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It is painted black. Okay. And it has a golden colored band around it. And it's all just slick. Like there's not a bunch of like straw hanging off of it a lot of places. It's like really well woven. But it's all black with just a gold. It has like a little kind of pop on top of it, like a cowboy hat would, and then there's a gold ribbon around it.
Love it.
Thank you for coming to my fashion show. I'm very happy. with tonight.
Fashion show at lunch.
Yeah. Stormtroopers kill me, I'll die a happy man.
Yeah, you'll look good too. Okay, yeah, so okay, continue on.
My plan for getting past the guards was one of the freight trucks that are just moving by. I'm just gonna walk at the same pace.
Okay. Okay.
They're looking for someone with entirely different hair, so I'm good.
I will don my fresh cap and lower my head to the side and try and just calmly walk past him. Is it possible? I don't know the rules here. Can I try and stealth and get by them here in public like this?
Yeah, you can. There's always a chance to try and stealth.
You can go full on Assassin's Creed style. Just walk amongst the people and blend in.
There is a chance to stealth, but there's a chance it goes well, a chance it goes bad. I mean, yeah. You could always draw attention to yourself, right? Or you could just passively try to blend into a crowd.
See, I think I'm fucked because I just bought this really pretty hat.
Yeah, let's make it as elaborate as possible.
So I will do that. I will don my hat, lower my head to the side away from the stormtroopers, and just calmly walking in with the group. Okay. Thank you, Harvey.
Yeah. So as Kenna, what are you doing? How are you getting through this?
I'm just walking right behind, I'm walking with Chet. I'm not even stressing it. I'm just walking. He said, "Calm down," so I'm gonna center myself and do what he said.
Okay. So as you walk, one of the stormtroopers does stop Chet. I will say 1B and Jack, you guys make it past easily. One of the stormtroopers has a clipboard and he's like, "Oh, hey Chet, normal run out of here." He's like, "Oh yeah, I got a new crew member here," and he kind of leans in. He's like, "She's really into ships." He's like, "Oh, okay."
So gross.
And he's just like, "Okay, oh, so what are you getting out of here?" He's like, "Oh, just the normal, parts, stuff like that." He's like, "Okay, good to go." And you see him continue forward.
I will walk with him.
Kenna and Chet will become the love interest of the show. This is Mass Effect. He's trying to romance the whole crew. Speaking of that, Mass Effect remaster. No, just kidding. It's gonna be $60. Not buying it. Okay, so we'll go back to Mick Shin. So you were down in that room making some noise. Nobody really comes to check it out.
But the creaky box has now been opened.
Yeah.
What's inside?
There is a sarcophagus. And as you've opened it, it kind of goes, woo. No, I'm just kidding. There's nothing really. Different parts, pieces, stuff like that.
Space mimic.
Yeah, space mimic. What you get from this place, this is a parts warehouse for the Imperial Navy. Navy? I think that's what it is.
And the Imperial Navy doesn't have any power converters around that would fit the bill?
Not in this room.
All right. I'm going to try the southwest door. That is still a door there along that hallway.
Which one?
The southwest. So I went all the way down. Those are doors. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so as you open this one, it does have a shelf with different... It has a giant big bread rack shelf of different items. It does have one by itself, though.
So I'm going to investigate the...
Yeah, upon closer inspection, it is the power converter that was shown to you in the hologram.
Yes.
I will pick that up and carry it and try and walk right on out. being as quiet as possible.
Okay, so as you're walking out, also, Dryce, what are you doing during this whole time?
I think I'm just off the map here to the top right. I think that's where we came in at. And just watching those stormtroopers there, looking for any kind of
Hugs.
Alert. Yeah, making sure they hug each other.
Yeah.
Looking for an alert, as if McShin got caught or something. Just waiting.
You do see higher alert. You see that they are all now inspecting the door that Mick came in from.
Okay, I'll move a little bit closer. I'll close the distance down, but still hold up next to a crate or something, and I'll take out my. I have a set of chance cubes, and I'll just kind of roll them on the cubes, or on top of a crate I'm leaning on, just.
Okay,
hanging out.
That's fair.
Oh, I hear a putty tat.
Yeah, she's dying for love, apparently. Yeah, so you see that they're kind of almost joking at this point of shitty doors, pissed off that the mechanical or the mechanics of it aren't working.
Okay.
But they're not blasters drawn or anything.
All right. Yeah, I'll just still hang out waiting for McShin.
Okay. Okay.
So they're all by the door there. Is there any way that I can step back into one of the rooms and try and hail somebody over the comm?
So, explain this very clearly what you're trying to do, so I don't misinterpret.
So I walk back into the triangle room, right? There's 3 guards standing in the room by the door, and the door is open, I'm assuming. And the other 2 guards that are standing right there are milling about the door as well. They're all talking in conversational tones.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to kind of creep back down the hallway in the
baby
furthest room away, where the creaky grate was, and try and silently raise somebody on the comm, you know what I mean.
Yeah, let's see how. I will say F&D had a better use for this. You could use actually there's a technology. Go ahead and use your technology skill.
Is this the sound the door makes when it opens?
Nope. That
Nope.
was
Okay.
I don't.
All right, so technology skill. I'm gonna be rolling.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
You get to add your proficiency bonus too from 1B.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, and that was
Should be 2, yeah.
Ooh, is that 20? A 19 plus
20.
1 plus 2, so 22. You
Dirty.
slice into the comms, and what are you saying?
no wait. Just over my comms, to the rest of the crew.
He's just trying to quietly do it.
Oh, to you
Yeah.
all. Oh,
Yeah,
my bad. Okay. Okay, sorry. Continue.
What?
So that was a wasted roll. Thanks.
Well, we'll use it for the next one.
Thanks for nothing, God. I'm gonna say, oi, is anyone on this channel?
I mean, if we say we have our comms
Yeah,
up, I
I'm
would
gonna
be
say that.
alerted to a McShin and be like, "Yeah, what? Did you find it? You ready?"
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think so. It's Mick Shin. Mick Shin. I got this bloke's power converter, but there's stormtroopers all over the place. They're crawling thick as fleas. Any chance you mates could make a diversion for me? The stormtroopers are all over the door. They're everywhere. I can't get by them.
Oh, McShin.
It doesn't have to be real big. I'm still invisible. So just if you can get the stormtroopers away from the door, I'll walk right out, easy peasy. Does it like a lemon thing.
Lemon thing. Kumquat. I think that's easy peasy. Kumquat squeezy. I'll start approaching that loading area where they're at. Just kind of like looking around. Trying to get at least those two on the outside their attention.
So I'm walking with Chet. Chet, we need to fire up the engines quick.
Hey, excuse me. What are you doing?
Oi, yeah, just looking around.
Okay, well, I suggest you probably look somewhere else.
Oh, you didn't see these boxes over here? Thought you might, they look out of place. I don't know if they just, like, you know, they got away from you guys or what.
Give me a performance check.
Performance?
Or persuasion, sorry.
Or deceit, or was it deception, or shit? Oh man, that was.
I don't know. I'm trying to help you out here.
I've rolled an 11 on this dice all night. 11 plus 3 is 14.
Don't you have the die? Don't you have one of B's dice?
I think that's for technology only.
Yeah. Well, good news is I rolled an 8 plus 3. So he's like, oh, nice. Well, boxes? And he's like, hey, let's go check these out.
I just saw some people nosing around through. I thought you might want to know.
Okay, so yeah, you successfully moved the two that are in the cargo bay out. Okay. And they're following you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring them to it and to this box that I was leaning on over by the edge of the map. And,
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Some kids were in here digging around this stuff. I don't know if there's like toxic materials or whatever, but well, I don't know.
Man, I thought you were talking. It was like on our area over here.
It was out of your sight. You obviously didn't chase these kids away. I was just
because that's not our area. It's across the street.
Yeah, but this looks like your material. I just want to make sure.
Man, this is
material in the hands of kids. Not a good thing.
This is a box of rags.
Oh well, I don't know what's in it. I'm just saying.
You said it was.
Could be anything.
Man, get out of here. He's gonna like kick the road at you a little bit.
I'll kind of turn around and quickly get on the comms. Nick, I think that's the best I got. I got two out of your way. Make it quick.
All right, and about then, I'm gonna make a real big racket in the back room.
Okay.
And kind of stand by the door and wait for him to walk in so I can sneak.
Okay. I'm gonna say you just do it. It's easy enough. And so they all three kind of walk down there. And you're just gonna skirt by.
Yeah. Do they make sounds like hut 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 hut
yep.
hut 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 hut?
Exactly that.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna sneak by and through the triangle room, out the bay, and shuffle along as fast as I can while still being sneaky.
Great.
Back down the street.
Great. Okay, so as you all, we'll go back to the other party. So you pull up and you do see this ship. Hold up. I'm getting a picture of it.
Don't get cocky, kid.
These are the worst. I don't even know why I choose to play with you. Too powerful. Okay, fuck it. It's this. You guys can go to it on your own. Okay, so that is the ship as it looks. If anybody's familiar with Star Wars Rebels, I think it is Ghost from Star Wars Rebels. That's the VCX 100.
Fancy.
As somebody who doesn't enjoy ship talk, is that a good thing?
It's a ship. It's a light freighter. It doesn't really.
Okay.
It's not crazy. I mean, if you were to think of like light freighters, the Millennium Falcon, stuff like that, is probably appropriate. So, you all load up, and he's like, all right, so they're going to check IDs as we do leave. Assuming from how y'all made yourself really scarce, I'm assuming you're the ones they were looking for.
Yeah.
It's
a
okay.
long story.
I mean, I could have turned you in, so hopefully that builds some trust.
It's a good start.
Well, I mean, you're on my ship, so hopefully. And you do see he does have a droid that is up front that doesn't really leave the co-pilot. And there's a baby Yoda. No, just kidding. But he's like, all right, this is more of the unsavory part of what we do. I'm going to need you to hide for a little bit. And he opens up the floor a la the Millennium Falcon. Just get in until we at least clear Taurus, and then we'll get you out.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you can't hear you.
Wolf, you're muted or something.
What about now?
Oh, can hear you. There it is. There's that voice.
Okay. So, if I guess you didn't hear my other question while you ignored me, that makes sense. Is it an is the droid an astromech that Chet has?
No, you're muted, Bob.
I know. I was muted. Yep.
I'm gonna kind of go, oh, sorry, and then get down in the. Yes, astral droid.
And I'll look at, and chat will look at Jack.
Just give him a little.
Keep her quiet, please.
Do my best.
I just clamber in the hole and just like shut down.
Okay. We'll go back to Mick and Dryce. Are you moving together singularly?
After my interaction with those two, I would have just started leaving, hoping Mick would make it out, and walking slowly, looking over my shoulder, and hopefully he would catch up. I can't see him, so.
And I will catch up with Dryce, and when I'm in step with him, I'll be like, "Oi, Dryce, it's me, right next to you. Don't look now, because you know."
I didn't bring enough pamphlets.
Yeah, I just kind of keep straight on the path and moving towards the ship.
Before, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No.
You got it.
Oi, mate, I got it. It's right here in my pocket.
Good. Stay invisible, keep moving, and I'll kind of path of least resistance toward back to the ship.
Yeah, so you hear over the comms they gave you directions, what to look for, where to go. Go ahead, Devin.
Yeah, so before I jump down in the hole, I am going to say over the comms, hey, I'm not sure where you're at in the process, but on your way back, you're going to run into some stormtroopers. Just play it cool.
Gotcha. We're on our way back.
And then I'll go down inside the holding bay and pull my blaster just in case.
Okay. Yeah, you know exactly what slip and everything to go to, but you do see stormtroopers with clipboards questioning everybody in and out of the area.
All right. I'll kind of duck in a shadow there and kind of survey and try to find if there's a better way in. Hole in the fence somewhere.
I'm gonna like knock on the. Hey, Chet, maybe you want to go get the other guys like you did us. It was really easy.
You can't
Just
hear,
saying.
he can't hear you. He's in the pilot's chair at this point.
Okay.
Hey, Chet! Okay. So, Dryce, what are you doing as you approach the stormtroopers?
Well, I'd like to duck into a shadow and get a better survey of the area, see what their pattern is, see if I can I tell, are they going to leave the area eventually and then come in behind them? Is there a hole in the fence I can climb in and get
It's more like an open like area. You could easily time a pattern to just get by them.
Yeah, I would do that. Kind of stick to the outskirts and.
Okay. And yeah, you get there and you find the slip easy enough, and the ramp is down for you all.
Yeah, I'll come right in and
He's
look
like,
around. I mean,
well, so your friends are already stowed away. Same conversation. I assume they're looking for you because security is
you are right.
a bit tight. So we're gonna need you to go ahead and just stow away till we get off Taurus, and then we can have a conversation. And he's gonna open up that same and out as he opens it, you see Kenna's peering face. Like
They have an astromech. So cool. Eat.
And please don't follow Cranky's advice. Don't murder Chet.
Well,
We've moved past murder hobo. Okay, so you hopping in?
It did cross my mind, I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
hey
Just the idea of, oh, you mean our new ship?
Lovable NPCs.
Hey guys, let's do buddy checks and make sure we're not tagged with any tracers.
Is it like tick checks?
Internal tracers. Yeah. Before we hop down into the hidden cargo hold, I'm gonna pop visible again and be like, "Oi, it's Mixin. Here's your power converter. I found it. Easy peasy, kumquat squeezy."
Nailed
Checks
it.
out.
Checks out. He's like, okay, well, you're gonna want to keep that down there with you too, because that is an Imperial Navy power converter, not for general use.
Sounds good, mate. And I'll just kind of hop down, like.
Okay. Yeah. So as you all hop down, it gets a little bit rumbly. Gets a bit. Just those of you who would be like motion sick feel it in here. 20 minutes later, you feel it kind of just back off. And you see the little lid open. He's like, well, you're all free to come out. I'm sure you got questions. I got questions. Best time to hash them out right now.
I'm just gonna like beeline for the control room. I want to see.
As you run by, please don't touch anything.
I'm not gonna touch a thing. I'm gonna touch everything.
Don't touch a thing. Okay. And so as you look, there is like a nice seating compartment. There are some beds around because these aren't the fastest ships, but they're meant for like long hauls. It's almost like a long haul trucker, if you will. He's like, well, let's pull up a seat. Let's talk. So where are you going?
Well, to be honest with you, we hadn't quite made it that far. That was a lot of deep shit we were in back there.
Yeah, what happened? If you care to share.
Well, we ended up killing 4 stormtroopers.
Oh.
And then we found out that there's a bounty hunter looking for us from some prior shady shit we were in.
Wait, so you all have a bounty after you?
We do happen to have a bounty after us, yes. Which is why we came to you.
I'm just trying to see what kind of shit I'm getting in here.
I would like to point out at this time that the clarifying remarks would be that they have a bounty on them, not Mixin.
It's true.
He is correct, yes. You're in the drop us off at a planet level of shit. That's it. No big deal.
Easy enough, I think.
But I do want to take a minute to talk to my friends here and figure out where exactly we're going, so you can fulfill your end of the obligation, and then we never see each other again. Unless you wanted, like to see each other. I don't know. I wasn't, but maybe you were thinking we could see each other again.
Well, I mean, if you all are maybe not pro-Empire, we could probably make a lot of money together. Seeing how quickly your friend got in and out of, an Imperial Navy storehouse with that part.
It's an awfully comfy bunk area. It's a nice big ship for only the two of yous.
I mean, we got more cargo than this usually.
I mean, I'm going to look back at the group. Steady work. I mean, what else are we going to do right now?
I come back out of the cabin and go, I'm in love. This place is amazing.
Well, I mean,
not with you.
I have that effect. I have that effect on people. I will say that, to be honest. But I'm not looking for a romantic relationship.
What?
Did you just pull the I have a girlfriend?
You wouldn't know. She lives in Canada.
I have a girlfriend.
Niagara Falls area.
I look at Jack like, feel like, what? And back to Dryce like,
Kenna, don't think too much about it. Just fawn over the things here on the ship. Jack, I think laying low, maybe having a plan like this might not be a bad thing. Who knows where that bounty hunter's going. We might need to get some more credits, get a little bit more power behind us before we stick our heads out again.
All right, Chet. We'll do jobs for you with the condition that when the time comes for us to be done doing jobs for you, you take us where we want to go.
Sure.
Deal?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Handshake. All right.
Well, so I don't know if you had a place you were going, but first stop is old Tatooine.
Tatooine. It's like that sand place, right?
It has been known to be a bit dusty.
Sir, we will need to pick up more oil. If we are to be in the desert, I will need lubrication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen.
You're like the Witcher. Fuck.
Or Kratos from God of War.
Boy. Sorry.
You know that game, Dad of Boy?
Dad of Boy. Stop.
Guys, we get to see a lot of cool stuff.
That is true. You also get to see a lot of interesting people.
Kenna, have you been where we're going?
I have never been anywhere except for I've told you the story, and then I was there, and then this is the only place I've ever been. But I've heard a lot of stories about stuff, so I want to go to places, lots and lots of places, like Rylos. I want to go. Have you been to Rylos? I want to go to Rylos. I want to go to Genosa. Genosa and Tatooine are in the same system. I didn't know that, but I found that out when I was studying star maps.
Sir, should I ready the tranquilizer?
Just nodding, rubbing my eyes.
But yeah, so we all can go ahead and take a long rest because it will be a long time to get there. And any other role play you want to kind of do in the middle?
Yes, I do want to do something in the middle. And where, like, is it like we're all like sleeping in the? Like it's.
Yeah,
it's
Go on.
I didn't say it.
Killed everything.
I didn't say it. Thanks, Mike. This is worse than gifts in the chat.
What? I was encouraging his role playing. You had my attention. Or wait, how was it? You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
Best gif or best meme. Continue. Sorry, Kenna.
So when at night, when people are asleep, the lights are off or something like that, I'm gonna go into a corner, and I'm gonna light a candle, and I'm gonna sit there for a little while.
You're not making it better.
Continue. Stop, guys. Yeah, you're the worst.
And I'm gonna sit there for a little while and look at the candle, and then I'm gonna go, I miss you, roll. And I'm gonna blow out the candle, and that's when I'm gonna go to sleep.
And with that, Roll's spirit fades away into nothing.
So much for Force Ghost.
I was gonna say, is there something below Force Ghost?
Yeah, it's force fart.
What? I've been staring at this freaking map for like 20 minutes trying to find where Tatooine is in the damn galaxy.
Gotta make the left at Albuquerque.
Anyways, okay. Anything else? Any other roleplay y'all want to do?
No,
Sure.
I was wondering.
The accumulated funds that I have garnered, what should I make use of? Do you wish them, sir?
No, make sure when we stop, make sure you load back up on any supplies you may have depleted. We'll get you some oil.
Ah, so I am to self-service. Thank you, sir.
Yes, and if you run out of credits, we'll make sure we get you covered.
Affirmative, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
So I think I'm sitting wherever I can find a place to prop my feet up, whether it's on a box or whatever. And I've got my hat down, and I will hear that conversation, and then I want to say to Dryce, so where exactly did you find a medical droid like this, and like how long have you known each other?
Been a long time. Goes back to the war. We weren't in the same unit or anything, but you know, every now and then you have to meet up with a droid, with a medical droid. But I had last found him in a scrap heap somewhere, recognized his insignia, pulled him out, got him up and running again.
The war. You were what? You were a rebel? Like you've seen?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I was a pilot. But retired, had the Hummingbird. Didn't last too long though.
Yeah, they come and they go, right?
Yeah, it's fine. Well, I mean, I'm still here. 1B's here. We're all okay. It's just, you know, it's bad if you're a pilot that's known for being shot down.
Sir, I do not believe the vessel is irreparable. Perchance, when we are off-world, we can gather the repaired pieces and return to Corellia and get the ship repaired.
Bigger, better things, 1B. We'll get a new ship.
Affirmative.
We'll be
Yeah,
all right.
I
Wait,
personally. go ahead.
Wouldn't go to Corellia because it's not on Corellia. It's on Tarsus. Just saying. Sorry.
Actually, you just got actually.
Tarsus.
Yeah, we'll
Must
get
go
something.
into defrag mode.
Sorry.
We'll get something bigger, better. It'll be fine. Maybe something, I don't know, depending on how this works out, something for all of us.
Sir, I've reset all of my user settings. You will have to customize once again.
Damn it.
Well, that's
Gotta remember all my
Yeah.
passwords.
I got a question about my stuff, like my outfits and stuff. Do I have to say, like, basically while we're doing this, I'm like kind of tweaking it or painting? Like, I want to make sure like I got it, like my battle suit is painted completely jet black. And I'm gonna start taking the air filters off the. I'm gonna start building myself a helmet, so I'm gonna take the air filters off the stormtrooper stuff along with the comm, and start building myself like a helmet. And that's what I'll do on the way.
That's awesome.
Okay. No, you just do it. I did post in the chat where you're at. So the top one, the very north side of the map, is Taurus. It's hard to see. Very, very bottom is Tatooine.
Wow.
Okay, so hang on a second, really, for clarification. Are you using the shell of the stormtrooper helmet?
No, right now I have like a regular helmet, like doesn't have a face mask, but I'm starting to build pieces into it. So I'm using the air filter, I'm using the comm system, and then I'm tossing the rest of the helmet out. I'm just taking pieces off stuff. So it would be like I would have an air mask, a helmet, and then a regular helmet like that, so my eyes would be kind of out, and I put like goggles over. That's what I have right now, but I'm not using the stormtrooper helmet itself. I'm just taking pieces out of.
Also, in chat, I'm just kidding. I will say we're at 36 subscribers, 14 more when we get our next emote that we will unlock. But I'm kidding you. I will not give them a Star Destroyer. I will not, so don't even do it.
I did not.
Give you the
I did not
executress.
touch her.
Oh,
I
hi,
did not. Oh God.
As I'm sitting down there having this conversation with
It's
Jack,
getting worse. Why are you all that way?
I'll pull out.
You're tearing us apart, Lisa!
Dude, Chris, that pullout game's weak.
I'll pull out the insignia that I took off of my combat armor, and I'll kind of hold it in my hand and kind of gesture towards Jack. When we were back there and I tore this off, I saw you kind of grabbed for something. Wasn't quite sure. We're okay, right?
Yeah, I mean, just reminded me of my past a little bit. That's all. Yeah, we're good.
All right, I just didn't know if I was offending someone or by taking this off.
I had some run-ins a long time ago with rebels. I mean, I'm here. I'm not clearly, I'm very happy to be fighting against the Empire now.
No, I get it. I can't say everything we did had the right ends in mind.
I had to murder someone.
No,
Sometimes things get cloudy.
No, that's not what I'm saying. And I assume that since we're all like relaxed, like I would have taken off my belt, like just to get comfortable. Okay. I'm going to remove my belt buckle and toss it over to him. And if you look at the back of it, there's a stamp that says Imperial Army issue and then a serial number.
Yours or
Yeah, that's mine.
You're different now, though, right?
Well, I mean, I like to think so.
I think so too.
But
if you never would have showed me, I never would have known.
That's exactly the way I like to keep it. But I showed you that because, we all carry scars. And that's all they are. They're just scars. You move on.
I agree. Just working to do better. We'll
Sir.
be better. 1B, go ahead. What's up?
Sir, if I was treating you, there would be no scarring.
That is true. You are pretty handy with that scalpel.
With the proper administration of Bacta,
And I'll kind of pull aside the I have a little respirator. I'll kind of pull it out, and you'll see a slight incision where 1B did an extraction. I don't know if Mustafarians have teeth, but you did some sort of and just something. We don't need to go.
I thought you were describing an emergency tracheotomy.
Outpatient surgery.
But yeah, minimal scarring. Pretty quick with his hand. Worth keeping around.
And Mick is gonna look from the former Imperial to the former Rebel to the droid to the all black armor girl scurrying around touching droids inappropriately, and he's gonna say, "Oi, you all a fun bunch. This is gonna be a good time."
I imagine we would have just continued bantering for a little while and then eventually fallen asleep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Weeb Guardian, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Sweet.
Oh. So, as Hunter does some kind of sign language dance for follows. Yeah, it takes a while. So you're on this ship for like 2-3 days. You play games, chess, whatever. 3D chess.
During that time, I think I would take more time with that thermal detonator I built and make sure it's just more soundly, safely put together, and just ready for use at a moment's notice. I will also play with my poisoner's kit. I'm looking to create some kind of topical application
Like
that we
cream.
can, if this bounty hunter gets in close proximity, I'm going to hit him with some poison.
What kind of kits? I haven't looked through all of these. What kind of kits do you have?
I have a demo and a poison and a disguise.
Disguisey.
And no, that's all I have.
Okay, so give me a demos check as you're doing this, and then give me a poison check as you're doing this. And we'll see how well these work.
Demo. Oh, that was almost a 15, so that's gonna suck. That's a 7 for the demolitions kit. That's scary.
On a ship.
End credits.
and 20, dirty 20 for the poison kit.
Okay, yeah. So you concoct. What are you putting it in?
I don't know. Let me look up the kit again and see what all it has in there.
Sure.
Poisoner's kit includes all of the necessary components to craft and store poisons.
This is what I would.
He's like a 1B IRL.
Let's see. A medicine check when you treat a victim with let's see. Handle poison. Your proficiency allows you to handle and apply poison without risk to exposing yourself. Yeah, it's all about spotting and determining poisons.
I think you could make it. That's fine. Basic poison.
The chemicals.
So, as an action, you can use a poison in a vial. So, you put it in a vial to coat a vibro weapon, a slug cartridge, or one wrist launcher dart. A creature hit by poison weapon must make a DC 13 con save.
I'm almost thinking like a packet of powder that when it hits them, it's kind of like a
sex
lye
packet?
or a burn powder. Yeah. No. And be able to have some kind of wrist rocket that.
Who all remembers that song?
Sex Pack. Yeah, it's Digital Underground.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It wasn't it. No.
It was
Not really.
top 5 Digital Underground songs.
Well, they're all kind of garbage outside of home. So
Around the World was pretty good, which was in Nothing But Trouble.
Good call. Good call.
Because the whole group was in Nothing But Trouble,
Yeah.
including two.
Tupac Shakur.
Anyways, sorry, we're putting Lunchbox to sleep. So I would make one little packet that I can shoot in a wrist launcher, and then kind of reconstruct the detonator.
Yeah, it falls apart. So what you had set as a working claymore has kind of just fallen apart. The detonator didn't go off, but you don't have a usable claymore anymore.
Okay.
Anybody else want to try and do some stuff as your 2 days of just downtime?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Chet something. I'm gonna say, Chet. I'm gonna kind of pull him aside, look, I got something I need to talk to you about, and it's only between me and you.
If it's that you really love me, I'm sorry. I know I was joking earlier, but I'm not available.
Well, my heart is shattered at workplaces. Anyways, look, I'm looking for something very rare, and
love is hard to find.
Are you gonna listen to me, Chet?
I am listening.
Fantastic. So I need to find this certain thing. And the certain thing's really hard to find, and then when I look for the thing, you'll be like, oh my god, is that the thing you want? I'm like, yes, it is, and then we have to... So let's not have the conversation. But I can't tell any of these guys, or maybe I can, I don't know yet. I'm looking for kyber crystals. Now look, I got a lot of money saved up, and I want you to help me out. Now I'm good with security searching and stuff like that, but you're a dealer in stuff.
Well...
So you may know where to get stuff.
Sure. I'll put some word out. I've never I've never transported any crystals, spices. That was in some of my more nefarious days. Droids, yeah. People, yeah. No crystals, but I will put. I got people. I'll put feelers out. See what we can find.
Secure feelers, please.
Yeah, it's a whole network. It's
okay.
But what does it do?
Oh, they're just crystals. They amplify the power in my suit.
And a cyber crystal?
Kyber crystals.
Oh. Okay, you see him writing. Okay, well, I'll ask around. See what we can get for, some of these crystals.
Thank you.
Power crystals for the gloves.
Power crystals, yes. Power crystals.
Anybody else
Thank you.
Anything else, Kenna?
That'll do it.
Anybody else have anything they want to do?
I remove all the extra welded arms that I attached to myself as my pseudo shitty disguise.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, let's just come off pretty quick. Jack, Mick.
1B's a terrible welder. So they just popped right off.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Spot weld done. Just real quick.
Okay. Mick, anything you want to do? You good?
Nope, Mick's good.
Yeah, so after 3 days of travel, you guys are nice and rested, so go ahead and take that long rest, clearly. He pulls into the starport on Tatooine. As you land, it is much different than Taurus. So Taurus was... The entire planet was populated and built and citied and... urban, right? And there was some that was, clearly in decay, but most of it was just city planet at one point. Tatooine is vast desert and with small pockets of population and inhabitants. So as you land, instantly feel the heat from the desert and how dry it is. and you just see it's almost blinding as you look out into the desert and the small town that you're going to. Can you guess what town it is?
Mos Eisley?
Is it Mos Eisley?
It better be.
It is Mos Eisley. And remember, if we all remember back, this is pre-4, so pre A New Hope. You're not gonna find Hans Solo here. Han. But yeah, as you
Christian maybe.
as you land, it's this big open area. This is on the outskirts of town, so it's not that there's multiple starports in Mos Eisley that you can even see coming into the planet orbit. You see multiple areas where ships are taking off, but you land on the outskirts of town where it's more open rather than city center. And again, blinding, just how bright it is, and then the heat is intense.
I gotta find some visors. Eek.
So no starport, just landing.
It's
on the
a
outskirts.
starport. It's like if you were to go to like a small municipal airport rather than like the international airport. He's like, well, so we're here. I gotta go drop this off to my contact. Go ahead and make yourselves around town. We'll be here a couple days. Maybe pick up some new jobs, new leads.
So we're okay to like find our own work while we're waiting for you to find something? Or
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, just
I will say, if I need to bug out quick, make yourselves available and we get out of here quick.
Obviously, just making sure we weren't on contract.
No. And he's like, you hear him over your comms. He's like, well, we're all synced up. If you need anything, I'm
That's
here.
my question.
Sorry.
Ask if we could
Time to
sync
get-
up.
Time to get back to the ship, Chet.
I'm going to take a scarf out of my explorer's pack and kind of wrap it around my my respirator to kind of give me a filter for any dust coming in.
Okay.
A filter for your filter.
Nice. Yeah. So as it's a small walk. What are you looking for?
Personally, I'm looking for some place to pick up lube for 1B.
Whoa.
And any more medical supplies. I meant oil.
Well, I think at this point, let's metagame real quick, so I know it's a prep, because we're going to probably call it here in just a minute or two. Are you guys wanting like bounties? Are you wanting maybe just odd jobs from the Cantina?
Did we just change the title of the show to Jobs from the Cantina?
Jobs from the Cantina. Nice.
I think it's something that our characters need to devote the time to discuss.
Yeah.
I also need to prep it, so
I would think that we would.
we need to be careful. I can't magically pull it out. You know what I mean?
So what? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, what I was gonna do is I was gonna find like little, just kind of talk around the cantina and find little odd jobs, kind of to see kind of what's out there to begin with. Trying to get some tech for my suit.
Yeah, and I mean, feel free to use this time to chat about what you would like to do.
Fetch missions, escort missions.
Except the Resident
those
Evil
escort
ones.
missions.
Yeah, those are the worst.
So,
you guys have any ideas?
I just on a personal note, I do want to buy a couple of things while in the area, but
lube.
The dumb series pit droid.
Okay, go ahead, Devin.
So I found out the dumb series pit droid is 100 credits cheaper than a repair kit.
Nice.
Dude, are you gonna? Weren't you talking about like making it so it like attached to you and popped out when you needed something?
I'm going to look into can I store him inside of me? I'm looking at the rules. I don't know if it's possible, but
This
it would be
is
kind of
weird.
hilarious. Like just pops up a flap and
wear them as a hat so you can just tap the eye and it ding pops off.
Oh man. But he only gets like 3 uses of repair kit, so it's like it's one of those things like emergency, like wake up, give me a dose.
Devin, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say, I mean, personally, I'm in for doing something that's going to have a bit of combat. I'm not opposed. Thematically, so it's okay to metagame, right? Like, we're kind of out of character talking now, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would be very interested in maybe trying to infiltrate the bounty hunter network, start getting some work for the bounty hunters. So maybe we can flip the coin on our one friend.
That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea, and I like that.
Well, and we can save that actual role play for next time. Yeah. No, I get where you're going. It's a careful balance because we're kind of ending at the open of like all these spokes you can go off of, and I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Where they're going to branch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think going bounty hunter like heavy would give us the ability to, one, have lots of fun varying missions of all kinds. You know, we can work for some bad people, we can work for some good people, yada yada.
Yeah.
So I think. Go ahead.
Oh, I was thinking that the one issue is that how does the bounty system work, and is it multi-planet? Because if there's a bounty on us, then the bounty hunters guild might be after all of us.
We'll work for a competitor. It's like Lyft and Uber. We call it different bounty hunters.
It's not a guild; it's a consortium.
We could work for the Huts.
Fuck.
So.
Okay. Well, let's stop there.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. We'll pick up next week. We're gonna go ahead and raid Tabletop to Keyboard. So hang out with us as we cue that up. I do just want to say thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. Draco Cat, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Be sure to
have a better review next week. I promise.
Yeah, he'll be ready. Be sure to check out Draco Cat's channel. He's a good guy. Streams Hearthstone early mornings. So, but everybody, thank you for hanging out. And if you're new here, be sure to hit the follow button. We appreciate that. If you're listening in podcast or YouTube land, come hang out with us on Twitch. We are slowly making that couch to 5K marathon for Twitch partner. So I think we've made it to half a mile straight. So be sure to hang out with us and come back tomorrow for Beneath the Umbral Veil, hosted by Chris, and that's Call of Cthulhu. So thanks everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna go ahead and raid. Tell them FeatherFall sent ya.